Welcome back, everyone, to Mariners franchise, episode 47, and the final regular season episode of the franchise. Unbelievable moment. We're here, year three, defending champions, and we've arrived. And I know MLB The Show 26 comes out in just about a month and a half, and I'm ready to get into that game. I have plans for a franchise. Again, obviously, MLB The Show is my favorite sports game, so unless one day this company EA comes out with a game like this deep, this amazing, the gameplay is as good, I will play that as well. But so far, this is an MLB The Show channel, and I'm not mad at that. I love this game. I've been a very busy man recently. Last 2 weeks, I watched all of Stranger Things in a condensed time period, and it's all I did after work every day, and all I did on my Saturdays. It was glorious. Also, college football playoffs, NFL playoffs, work as well. So it's been a busy time. I'm not a full time YouTuber, so it's not like this was number one on my priority list. So we're here, we're back, and this team's looking to make a good run at the end of here to maybe get over 100 wins. There's 12 games left, and no, hold on, 12, um, 15 games left, and we could certainly get to 101, 102 wins if we can have a good ending of the season. Now, granted, I have not won a showcase episode game since I don't even know when. Was it? It was one of these Houston games. It was this game. I think it was this game. Which I mean, it's been a long time since I won a showcase game, and we should have won this one right here. This should have been a win. This is my bad. I blew this one pretty badly. Had that one won. Gave up a 3-run homer to Juan Soto, then lost it in extras. But it's just been blown lead after blown lead for me this year on the sticks, and a lot of that's the fact that I've not been playing a lot, so that puts me behind the eight ball of the main point. So we need to get a better point in this series at just hitting and getting guys on base. Getting guys on base has been the big issue. A lot of the issue as well has been just cannot get outs when we need to get outs. 2-out hits have been humongous against us this season. So those are two things that we need to get better at. But today it's Chris Sale, Aaron Nola, and then we'll sim the rest of the games heading into the postseason. We are already clinched, basically. I mean, we have an 11-game lead in the division. It would take a monumental collapse to not make the postseason, but we are the Seattle Mariners, so I guess anything is possible. As for the Phillies, I would like them to wear these are my favorite Phillies uniforms right here. Probably. So we'll make them wear these. I love these uniforms, and we'll just go in normal road attires and get to hopefully winning this game and starting this series off good. The team's looking pretty good recently, but not including me playing. So Cal needs to get a little bit better, but the rest of the team is very hot right now. J-Ram OPSing nearly 1,000 since being traded over here at the deadline, and we're just really excited to get in the postseason. And not this year. This year we will not be doing every game as its own episode like we did last season, the postseason. It felt important last season because we were a really good team and we won the World Series. This year I want to do like 1 or 2 games per series, and then if we get to the ALCS and World Series, then we'll do like 5 games probably, or depending on how long the game. If it's like a 7-game series, I'd like to do 5 of those games on screen. So we'll see what happens. And I'm just excited to get into it. Let's go. It's been a long time since M's franchise. And it's the first time we've done a full in-game episode in Philly. We did do an All-Star game here in Philly, though. So that was something we did do. I remember that. Brian Wu and Julio Rodriguez were the All-Stars. And this is a first pitch pop-up. So it's going to go left side. And that's not out. Boom. On third. I don't know who that is at third. Here's our lineup. And the Mariners #1 this year in average. After this, as well, we'll see the MVPs and everything, and we'll check season stats. Good to have a look at those. Julio, who's been one of the hottest hitters on the planet, you saw hitting like 329 over the last 15 games or whatever it said. Right down the middle there. And Julio 2 hits away from 1,000. He could very well get that today. And he will get that in this episode, but will we be the people that do it is the question. 0-2. Fouls that off. Nola attacking the zone heavy right now. Former member of my Oakland A's franchise they did a few years back. The only player I've ever thrown a no-hitter with in MLB The Show franchise. And we hope not to see a no-hitter here in this game. That would be unideal. Of course, we did see a no-hitter earlier this year, but it was in the All-Star game, which is absurd. Foul ball. Quite wild. 1-2. Another pitch to Julio. That's high. I have the Miami versus Florida State basketball game on, and Marlins man is in the front row. What a shock to the system. 2-2. And there is a ball hit directly to Bryson Stott, who has the most aura home run in MLB history, I'm convinced, with AOK playing in the background in the wild card game, the Grand Slam against the Marlins in Game 2, I think, of that series. And this is hit right back to Bryson Stott. So Julio works along at bat, but besides that, it's 2 pitch outs. And we'll see Chris Sale on the bump versus the Phillies. Chris Sale's had another great year. He's just going to be a Hall of Famer pretty easily. 28 starts, a 9.6 record, a 3.48 ERA, a whip at 1.27. Strikeout rate is way down, I'd assume. It just seems down. It's not anywhere near the level Chris Sale normally strikes batters out at. Let's take a look. K per 9. It's down from his prime, but it's actually up from last season in Atlanta. 11 K per 9 in his prime is absurd.
Ball 1. 1-0.
There's a ball. Just need to get some swing and misses. We've not had a lot of those recently. And a lot of that's because we upped the pitching difficulty, which has come back to bite me a lot. Because legendary difficulty is way harder. 1-2 to Stott, who had those 2 plays, and a really nice play to get Julio out. I thought that was going to fall in pretty easily. I had no doubts that was going to be hit, and it was not even close, really. That's fouled off. A lot of the same pitches so far to Stott. He goes up and in, and bloops one. Bregman, it's off the glove of Bregman, and in for a base hit. Bregman had it in his glove and dropped it, and it's going to be called a base hit. Akil Baddoo batting number 2 for an 80-win baseball team in 2027. Fascinating.
Ball inside.
It's inside. A lot of speed out of the man at first. 85 speed, 90 steal. He could take off at any time.
Ball.
And Sale's ready for it. Swing and a miss on that slider.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Delivers. This is hit in the air. Julio rushes on. The speed of Julio makes that a very easy play. Makes the catch. 1 down. And that brings up now the former 2-time MVP. How is Bryce Harper looking in 2027? He's Bryce Harper still. 976 OPS, 581 slug, 400 OBP, and he might win MVP with these stats. Nearly 40 homers. He'll get to that point. If he goes ballistic in 15 games, he could get to 50, which his career high has got to be around 40-something. Career high, 42 homers. So he's going to get to his career high in home runs unless he has an extended cold stretch. And here are the MVP chants for the possible 3-time MVP.
Runner, runner, runner.
And there goes Stott. The throw is not in time, and it's high, so it's 2-0, and a runner at second. Cal has not been good this year at throwing out base runners. Last year, especially in the playoffs, he was special at throwing out base runners, and not so much this season.
Ball 3.
3-0,
Ball 4.
and it's a 4-pitch walk to Harper. Gotta wonder how much of that was pitching away from him, but it felt like he wasn't trying to. He just was. Now comes Trey Turner. This lineup does not get easier. Hitting 276.
Ball.
That changeup can't find a home right now. This is hit well, but not well enough to get down. Robert makes the catch, and here comes a 2-out situation for this Mariners pitching staff. It's a spot we've struggled at this year. Andrew Benintendi's up, and the platoon advantage for our own Chris Sale. And I cannot wait for the WBC. I'll tell you what. I know it's off topic, but that's very soon. And I cannot wait. I cannot wait to root for Aaron Judge. That's going to be fun. There's a strike. 1-1, fouled off. And now 1-2 to Benintendi, the 21st pitch of the inning. Strikes him out on a dotted slider. So Sale works out of trouble in the first. But against this lineup, we're going to need runs, and we're going to need him to limit base runners. Up comes a man who will be in the WBC, Cal Raleigh. So it's awesome to see Cal hitting only 236, though. Needs to get the power up, needs to get the hot streak going again. Because he's been cold as of late.
0-1's the count.
2 homers away from 200. This is hit in on the hands. Catch made in left. And up comes Luis Robert, who's been a solid contributor this year. Nothing special. With the contract he has, you'd like him to play a little bit more consistently as that kind of player. This is hit popped up to right. Not going to fall fast enough, and we need to start taking some pitches, boys. Up comes Bregman, who's been very good. Nearly an 800 OPS. Pretty solid signing. I've not really been able to hit with him very well, but the CPU has, so that's made up for it. 1-0. This is hit down the line, backhanded. Throw to first in plenty of time to make the play. And to 1-2-3 quick inning. It's Wilson, Caratini, and Davis for the Phillies. Is this their third baseman? Weston Wilson. I do know him. I know of Weston Wilson. I know of him.
Let's go, Phillies.
He hits this one a rocket at 105 directly to Alex Bregman, who makes the play, throws on to first.
Let's go, Vic.
This is fouled off. Caratini, former Astro, former Brewer. Is that it? Cub and Padre. Yes, he was the Padre. I didn't know about the Cubs, but I now remember the Padres. Took me a moment. Down 0-1 here in this count.
Nope.
Would love a quick inning here from Sale. Got that first pitch out to Wilson. That's a nice pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
1-2. Makes him scoop that one out, but it's fouled off. One, two. Swing and a miss over that iconic Chris Sale changeup. He gets his second strikeout of the game. Now Michael Davis, who is a fake player, I got to assume, sees likely strike one,
Nope. Foul
and
ball.
it will just stay foul.
Nope.
Davis
Out.
probably playing outfield. No, playing second base. This is his first year. 54 games, 9 homers. Pretty solid rookie campaign. Probably will be in running for Rookie of the Year. Although I don't know if he has as many games. Only 54 games. Probably will not be in running for Rookie of the Year, actually.
Come on,
But
Davis.
pretty decent second baseman looking kind of guy. Got some pop, 9 homers. So you'll take that from your rookie second baseman.
That's a ball.
Oh, that's low. I think it was actually low. It did look low. But the spot said it was a strike. But like Cal called it below the zone, which is something he does sometimes, which is annoying in real life too. This is somehow flicked for a base hit. I don't know how that's even possible. If I do that, it's a swing and a miss, no doubt. That's unfortunate. And now Gabriel Rincones Jr., who is a second-year player, not playing very well this year at all. How did he even get a bat on that? Good grief.
Nope. Ball one.
Okay, definitely not wanting to give me those
Ball
calls.
one. No strikes.
That's fouled off. 1-1. This is popped up foul. J Ram's got to get around the third base coach. Does. And another runner left on for the Phillies. Chris Sale, better inning that time around. And that comes the bottom of the Philly lineup. The last series for the Phillies, 50 innings, and they were fantastic. 2.16 ERA, just over a runner on base an inning. And this is fouled off. Oh, 1. And this is hit hard on the ground, 90. But Bryce Harper too good over there at first base to let that scoot by, sorry. And he gets the out. Just need to get going. Need to get guys on base. It's something we've not done the whole season. When I'm in control, at least. Here's a base hit. O'Hearn knocks one in the corner. He's going to try and chug for 2. O'Hearn will get there, sliding in for a double. He just goes with the knuckle curveball, and that's what you like to see. Just go with where the pitch is thrown. Don't try to do too much with it. It's coming in on that left side. Take it left side. I like that swing. Now it's Ryan Bliss. Okay, it's Ryan Bliss. Look at this season from Ryan Bliss, man. He's not going to be a high OPS guy, but 717 OPS, 250 average, 26 steals, elite defense. You will take this from Ryan Bliss every time. He might be a 3-WAR player, and this is worse defense than he had last year when he was a Gold Glove Finals. Swinging and miss.
0-1.
We saw last year, he's a playoff performer. And by the way, I keep forgetting, but I want to play some off-episode games in between, and that's a strike right down the middle, in between the next couple episodes, to just get back in the swing, back in the groove of things before we get to the playoffs, so I don't look overmatched by playoff pitching. Strike 3. So I'm probably going to play some offline fantasy draft stuff. Hopefully get back in the swing of things in this game, because I've been looking outmatched by pitching in this franchise recently. This is dribbling over the head. If that's hit a little bit harder, it is a run, but it's not hit hard at all. Hit at 30, let's say 34 miles per hour off the bat. Goodness gracious. Up comes Bryson Stott again, the top of the order back up for the Phillies. And this game is settling into the normal Mariners franchise episode game. Nothing early. Maybe we're going to take a lead around the 4th or 5th or 6th inning and then blow it in the 9th. We have seen this movie almost every game this season. 1-1. Hit pretty good, but the opposite way from Stott. Not a ton of pop to the other way side for Stott. Up comes Akil Baddoo, former Tiger. Remember, never forget Akil Baddoo 2020 Linsanity. He was sorry, not 2020, 2021 Linsanity. Early on in the season, 2021, he was hitting really good, and still had a pretty solid season. But sort of been more of a what if kind of player than anything else. Swings through just a meatball of all sliders. And he swings at another one. That one's not a meatball. That one's a much better pitch. 0-2. Oh, that's a great pitch, but it's outside. 1-2. Ground ball, J-Ram. It's going to be tough. Akil has speed, but J-Ram has a great glove, and he gets him out. Up comes Harper again. Walked in the first. Every time these two match up, it's two heavyweights. It's Tyson versus Holyfield right now. He turns on that. Good grief. He was sitting fastball the whole way. And he does that little Bryce Harper swing where he puts it there on the fly. Him and Freddie Freeman both do that really well, where they just can, like, hit a single the other way, like, perfectly. It's a gorgeous thing when it happens. He does it there. Slider gets a little bit too much plate. Wanted it to be all the way off the plate, ideally. Didn't really get off the plate at all.
That's outside.
Now comes Trey. And they've had a runner on base every inning of this game so far. We've only had one base runner.
That's a ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
And the sinker can't really find a home. This is hit directly to Bregman. So 3 sinkers to Turner, dispatches him, and another runner left on for the Phillies. Up comes the best part of the order, Rodriguez, Ramirez, and Raleigh. See if we can get some offense. I would love to see a homer from Julio. It'd be great. Not a homer, but it's caught again. Julio hits another one directly to a fielder. I mean, literally, the 2 balls he's put in play, 89, 90 miles per hour, directly at people. So it's unfortunate, because the swing decisions, and I think that's sort of also been the case in games I've struggled in this year. I don't think the swing decisions are that bad. We just don't have pop right now. I can't remember the last time I put one over the wall. 2-0. It might have been J-Ram's debut. And he might have done it again. Ramirez hits it out. Right on cue, Jose Ramirez puts one into the right field bleachers at Citizen Bank. His 28th homer of the season. I believe like his 6th or 7th, and I don't even mean it as a joke, with the Mariners. And he is looking really good as we head into the playoffs. I mean, you can't time that any better. Pops one over the wall. Finally got a pitch to hit, and we hit it. Now Cal. Tags one as well. It's going to be too high in the air, though, but he did hit it good. I like that swing from Cal, because if that's more on the line, that's gone. So I like that. Want to keep seeing that from Cal. We're back behind in the pitch count, though. But it's hard not to swing when Noah's giving... And Noah's stuff isn't super overpowering. It's just they have good fielders now on this team. Castellanos is gone. Schwarber's not playing the field. He's not even here. This is hit good. Robert hits it off the wall. It'll be a double. It'll be the 3rd extra base hit of the day for the Mariners. His 32nd double of the season. Brings up Bregman. 91 miles per hour over the plate. We can deal with that. And this might bloop in. It's falling. Oh, Baddoo nearly overruns it, but catches it instead. What a play by him on accident. J-Ram hits one out. And it's 1-0 M's. Well, now it's down to the pitching. Can we hold a lead? Now, granted, would love the lead to be more than 1 run, but it is a lead.
Ball, that's in.
Inside. Benintendi. Did Benintendi get traded in real life? Or was he still on the White Sox when the season ended? Don't remember. I don't care to look it up. This is not gone. Heavy pop from the crowd, but nothing going on it. Let's take a look here. Is Benintendi on the Royals again? For some reason, is that what I was thinking? Or is he still just a White Sox? Good play there by Hearn. Am I spelling his name wrong? What?
Here we go now, Phils.
There's a strike. Andrew
0-1.
Benintendi. Holy cow, why'd that take me so long to look up? He is still on the White Sox. Started on the Red Sox and then went to the White Sox later on. He has the duality of Sox. Ground ball here to Bliss. Picks it up, throws it to first. We'd love to see Bliss be more aggressive on the defensive side. He's been very passive. He's kind of letting balls come to him. Glad to see him sort of take initiative on that one and make an easy play because he's made those look hard sometimes this year.
Ball 1,
Sinker
no strike.
below the zone. This is hit pretty good, but O'Hearn is going to be right there. 1-2-3 inning, the quickest inning of the day for Sale, and he's back in this game with the pitch count after that first inning where he threw 22, 23 pitches. So Rayleigh, O'Hearn, and Bliss, the bottom of the lineup, back up after being up 2 innings ago. So shows we're hitting him a little bit. Rayleigh and O'Hearn want to see them get on base here as lefties against the righty. This is tagged. Once again, though, it's too high. Unless it's not. Holy cow! That ball went 7 trillion feet in the air. It's an MLB record. And it's out of here. I mean, I thought it had a chance, but I knew it had the distance. I just didn't think it had, well, I knew it had the launch angle, not the launch angle. I can't speak. I knew it had the exit velo. I did not think it had the launch angle, and I certainly did not think it had the distance. But it got out. It just kept carrying, and this is a bang box. Citizens Bank Park. That had a 38-degree launch, which is very high. 4th extra base hit off of Nola today. It's just helpful. Nola's stuff is just, it's good, but it's not overpowering. And it is very hittable. It's that stuff that gets you in trouble. That's not a competitive pitch to swing at. But he does make it look good. Up comes Bliss. And that's going to be a curveball that's put in the middle of the zone, but he's late on it. Being late on the curveball is disgusting. Up comes Lamont Wade. Not talked about Lamont a lot this year, but he's been a competent leadoff man for us. Just no pop. I mean, that's 92 down the middle. Literally no pop. Mariners get one more run. That could be it for Nola, possibly. I'd like to see him keep going because I know that we can hit him. We've shown we can. 4 extra base hits. But luckily for Sale, he has a second run of support. And here is the Rookie of the Year candidates. Michael Davis is on there, so I thought he might not be because he's barely played. It might be Marcelo Castillo just because he has played a lot more, although he's a worse hitter in every aspect than both Colby Melvin and Michael Davis. Most of the players that are prospects in real life are now in the majors, which is cool. Or they're still in the minors.
Nope, that's a ball.
Brian Wu, down year, by the way, still second in pitcher war in the AL. Love to see that. Off a Cy Young year, looking a little bit worse this year than last, but still putting on a show. And like I said, the fit for Wu is like nearly identical this year. Nice play, Rayleigh. Gives it to Sale, who makes another great play defensively. He had one in the first start we showed with him. I don't remember what game that was, but he had a good play, I think, in that game. But yeah, Blue's fit, and everything that shows that he's good is the same as his Cy Young year last year. It's just he's not been preventing runs in the same way, and well, the FIP shows that that's not all his fault. Slow roller Bregman throws on to Rayleigh for 2 outs. Up comes Stott. And what a brilliant job of Sale really settling into this ball game. After that first inning, gave up the 2 runners on base, and has only given up 2 runners on base since then, with 2 outs here in the 5th. But a lot of them have been 2-out base hits. And there's another one there, and it's going to bring up Akil Baddoo. And you'd like to get Baddoo here because you do not want to face Bryce Harper, who could give them the lead if Baddoo gets on. You want to face Harper next inning when 1 run only makes it a 1-run game. Especially with the year that he's had. He's on base twice already. Baddoo's had a good year as well, but he's not Bryce Harper that I know of. Grounds this one, short way to Bregman. And he gets out of another inning. He's allowed another base runner, but he's gotten through it simply. 4 base hits for the Phillies, and I think 1 or 2 walks. And up comes Julio Rodriguez, who's had 2 lineouts to the right side. Need to get on one. It's a nice pitch there. I just like where that's put. That's a really nicely placed pitch, because you're probably taking first pitch, and you really aren't going to swing at that. It looks low. And this, the worst of the 3, is a hit. So Julio could have had his 1,000th career hit there if either of the first 2 had gotten down. Instead, the one that he hits badly at 67 miles per hour gets down. And it's an 11-game hit streak for Julio. Can J-Ram blow this one open just a little bit here? Would love it. He might have. J-Ram golfs one. It is a 2-homer game for the second time as a Mariner. It's 4-0 M's. You know how good this feels? You know how good this feels? Pretty good. Pretty freaking good. I'll tell you that. Feels pretty good. J-Ram just bolts one. And I love that actual, that look was cool. Hold on. Up comes Seth Johnson. I loved that camera angle it just gave me. I would like that to be the thumbnail, please. Thank you. Whoa. Whoa, hold on. What is going on? How did they get over here? Oh, it does not want me to be over there. Okay, that's fair, I guess. Look at this, though. Look at this J-Ram. What is this? What's going on? I like this. Yes, hold on. We're cooking. Let me cook. Love that. Why did that not get... Because that ball was super gone no matter what, by the way. There's no doubt about it. So, I don't know why it didn't really give me that animation of, like, guaranteed homer. Because it was a guaranteed homer. There's no way that wasn't getting out. And also, I wish it was dead right center. Or dead right. Not really, like, right center. Because this would have been cooler if he was pulling it dead to the pole. But whatever. Up comes Cal. And that was a nice pitch to hit, too. And Cal fouls it off. Cal, I've not had a hit with him in a long time. I definitely press hard when it's Cal, because I know Cal is, like, the greatest. So, I want him to play like the greatest. He'll be down 0-2 in this at-bat. He really hits him. Was he an all-star this year or just last year? Cal. He was an all-star this year. Nice. And he was the playoff MVP last year. He's definitely regressed a little bit this season in total. Fouls this off. You look at last year compared to this year, the average is down, the OPS is down, the slugging's down, the OBP is down. Everything is down. The WAR will be down. The defense is still, I mean, it's just stupid good. It's just stupid good. 1-2. Cal hits one on the ground, 85.
Got him.
Davis throws on to Harper to make the play, and now Robert comes up first out of the inning for the Phils. This is hit hard. Nice play, Davis. Quick turn. 92. Sorry, not Davis. That's Stott. Davis is playing short, I guess, even though he's technically class. No, he's playing. Where is he playing? He's DHing. There's a second baseman DHing. Sure. That's a bad pitch to swing at. I knew that. Catch made. 2 more runs come in. It's another home run from Jose Ramirez. He knocks in Julio, and it's 4-0 Mariners. Can we keep this one intact? It would just be so, like, I need this. I just need it. It's been a long time since I've had a win in this game. I just need to feel what it's like. Would love a quick shutdown inning here from Chris, and then one more run would make me feel comfortable. But right now, I'm still considering all options. Start off. 1-2.
2-2 the count.
Good pitch, but taken. Go back to it. He'll swing at one of these. Not that far off the plate, though. Three, 2.
No.
Grounds this one. Foul. Fascinating. Full count. And battle won by Sale.
Out.
Harper came back in that at bat. I didn't want either one of those sliders to be as uncompetitive as they were, but they were purely uncompetitive pitches. So I'm glad we didn't pay for it too badly. A few more pitches on the count for Sale, but outside of that, he didn't hit a homer or anything. Start off. Trey Turner not playing in Team USA, by the way, which is sad. I know Bobby Witt's better, but like Trey Turner is like iconically a Team USA guy after the performance he had in 2023. But man, I cannot wait for that. I'm so excited. Cal, Bobby Witt, Gunnar Henderson, Tarek Skubal, Aaron Judge, Paul Skeens, the best team ever assembled in a tournament situation like this, besides like the Dream Team in like 92 or whatever it was. And like the Redeem team was really freaking good too. This team's like next level good. As Luke Rayleigh makes the play. Japan's gonna be really good, obviously. Venezuela's gonna be good, obviously. Mexico's gonna be good, obviously. But it's hard to not look at America as the favorites in this tournament. The pitching that they have is crazy. They have Mason Miller out of the pen. Like, they have great bullpen guys. Gabe Spires in the pen for the team. Kershaw will be in the freaking bullpen. So, it's going to be awesome. I'm so excited. And I have my Team USA hat ready. I just bought it.
Come on now, Phillies.
So I will be ready to watch. Wearing Cal Raleigh gear and wearing a Team USA hat. I am very excited. I would love if they added that into the game. That'd be awesome, because they have the rights to basically every player. It's not like there's anyone who's not in the league besides the Japan guys.
Come on, Phillies.
Mainly. Swing and a miss. Chris Sale strikes out Benintendi. Surgical performance so far from Chris Sale, and he can keep going. He's through a quality start. 4 hits, no runs. Go to 7. And I take a drink of water. Tanner Banks. Am I wrong? Gas. Am I wrong? Yeah, 98. At times. But primary slider. And there was the slider at 90.
He's out.
Here comes O'Hearn.
Ball.
What is he screaming about? 45 saves for Will Vest, and there's still 15 games left. 50 for Tanner Scott. 45 for Matt Strom. Good grief.
Outside.
What are we doing with these numbers? I wish we had a good closer. At least a consistent one. Vladdy doing it again, by the way. Vladdy's unbelievable in this franchise. There's a base hit up the middle. Perfect for O'Hearn's second base hit of the game. So Julio's guaranteed to get up again. It was a conversation, I guess, after his first hit, but he'll get back up, no doubt. At this point, it's fought off there by Bliss. It might be the next inning, but he'll get back up. And a chance at 1,000. That was a 9,000 mile per hour, 95 mile per hour fastball. 0-2.
Off the plate, ball one.
Ball one to Bliss. Flicks this out. And he gets a runner to second base. So it's going to work as a sacrifice situation, but it's not going to count as one. And up comes Lamont Wade, who has been very bad. I think he's been out on every first pitch he's seen. He has no power. He has contact. And he shows it off here. This is going to fall. Base hit. And like I was saying, we're going to go backwards on this. He probably's out. Well, the run scores, at least. That's good. I was kind of stuck in between because he's got 21 speed, but I didn't really know I was already halfway to second. So probably should have just taken second, especially since it was a bad throw. Overthought that one too much, and Julio will have to wait to lead off the next inning. Mayor's up 5-0, and we'll start warming We'll start warming the pin up. Okay, the bullpen's looking worse. These numbers are a little bit high for my taste. Warm up Brian Hudson, the GOAT. And we need Munoz to play better, so we're going to warm up Munoz. It's just been disappointing to see what's happened with Munoz in this series. So locked down in year one. So elite in the postseason last year, and started off this season unhittable. And it's just been one of the worst players in history over the past 4 or 5 episodes. Bregman's been very busy at second base today. Makes that play. And by the way, Bregman to the Cubs makes me think where he'll play, because I'm sure they're going to trade Horner. Unless Horner stays and Bregman just plays third. And I guess that would work. I can't really think. Does Michael Busch play third? So it doesn't really work then. I mean, I think they want Bregman to play second, because Dansby plays short. I think Michael Busch is the third baseman there for the Cubs. I think. Michael Busch. Strike 3. Dotted. Goodness gracious. Michael Busch is a first baseman. Or third baseman. Okay, so he is third base. Who? Cubs, third baseman. I mean, yeah, it's Matt Shaw. It's Matt Shaw, not Michael Busch. Matt Shaw, but Matt Shaw is not nearly as good as Alex Bregman is. So, yeah, I mean, there's options there. I don't know why you have to trade Nico Horner. Like, you don't have to trade Nico Horner. You can keep Nico Horner, in my opinion, because you don't have the second baseman for sure. And Horner can play second, high quality second baseman. Dansby plays short, and your new acquiree, Alex Bregman, plays third. And that's a better infield than he had last year. How does he make contact with that? That was filthy. So the Cubs have an interesting spot. I like the Cubs. I don't think they're going to be elite. I think they were frauds most of the year. Their bullpen was, unbelievably fraudulent. Strike 3. He did not go, by the way. And by the way, I do not mean that the bullpen was not the problem for the Cubs in the postseason. If anything, it was really good. But, are we expecting elite play from Brad Keller and Drew Pomeranz again? I'm not, personally. By the way, Brad Keller, also in the World Baseball Classic. Coming out of the pen for America. I'm only a little bit scared. Oh, well, whoa, none of that was English. There will be no 1,000 hits today for Julio. He grounds out at 103, so had a lot of good hits, but nothing to show. J-Ram up now. after what he's done today. 2 homers, the thumbnail. Everything involved with trading for J-Ram has been glorious. Let's even get one more. Jose R versus Jose R. And he pops one to center at 97 exits. So combined, the last 2 hits have had 200 mile per hour of exit velo, and neither one of them have gotten down. Cal Raleigh now, who's caught a great game behind the plate. Still looking to break this hitless drought with me at the sticks. It's not going to be on that pitch.
0-1's the count.
And it will not be there. Backhand, nice play. Throw on to first. 1, 2, 3 inning through the best part of the order for Jose Ruiz as we head immediately to the 8th. And we'll probably turn this game over to the pen. We don't have to. I mean, we can do one more at-bat for Chris Sale, who has just been cruising as of recently in this game. That's felt off. It's been awesome to see Chris Sale pitch at the highest level. Gives a base hit here, so we might regret that. Hopefully not. We'll turn this game over to the bullpen. Only the 5th base hit of the day off of Sale. And it comes off of a long stretch of no hits off of Sale. Let's put Andres Munoz in this game. High leverage situation. We're going to tell him it is. It really is not, kind of, maybe. But it can end up being.
Inside.
I had good movement on it. I liked it. Andres had like this. He was so close to the save last episode and then blew it. He was so close to it. I don't know how Stock gets to that. One, two. Another foul ball. I don't love the way this at-bat has started. I'm not good with Alvarado, I'll tell you that much, but I'm having to warm him up now. Come on, blow it by him.
Ball 2.
I mean, I've gotten that call all night. And Andres Munoz also is saying, hey, Blue, I've gotten that call all night. At least the pitching staff has. That's a fantastic pitch. Where do you go now if you're Munoz? 2-2. In the dirt. Taken off. Throw to second. Safe. Yep, this is just a classic Andres spot. I mean, he's not been the guy this year, sadly. 3-2. Strike 3 called. That is a filthy pitch. A good take by Bryson Stott, but in all reality, this should be 1 out, man at first still. But unfortunate, we did not get that call. And unfortunate, Cal just cannot throw runners out anymore. He's kind of cooked in that situation. Nice back-to-back pitches from Munoz there. Strike 3. I mean, that was cool. That was cool. He goes fastball, fastball, fastball. I don't respect you, Akil Baddoo. Baddoo sounds like a Dr. Seuss character.
No, that's down.
I don't like green eggs at ham, Akil Baddoo says.
Go, Phillies, go!
That's ball 2.
Good lead.
2-0. Trying to pitch around Harper. Kind of did. Bryce Harper grounds out. And another out recorded by Bregman. Good stuff from Andres Munoz, all things considered. He gets 2 strikeouts and gets Harper to ground out. Up comes Luis Robert. He has a hit today with a double that was laced. I thought it might have gotten out, but it did not get out. I don't know what I'm swinging at there. It's in the zone at least. Oh my goodness. That says Austin Gomber. Notably the main return in the Nolan Arenado trade for the Rockies. So that didn't age well.
Yeah. No balls, 2 strikes.
Now an Arizona Diamondback, by the way, Nolan Arenado. If they think that's what's going to get them back to the World Series, they are wrong.
Ball, that's inside.
Good take there. No chance if this is a slider outside, by the way. I'm swinging at it. Hey, it was, sort of, but I didn't swing at it. 2-2. I don't know why. I've never been able to see that pitch with Luis. This is hit okay, but hanging up in the air too much. 41 exit below. Up comes Bregman 0 for 3. Has been fantastic defensively today.
Ball, that's upstairs.
Has literally been everywhere defensively. Literally, I don't think he's not even made an error, obviously, but I don't think he's even had an inning where he's not made an out in this game. The bat's not been there today for him, but defensively he's been excellent. So you'll take that. And now comes Luke Raley, trying to put a cherry on top of this game for the Mariners with one more run. He has a homer today already. It's fouled off. I think the audio is going to be good today. It wasn't good last episode, hence the Snap Crackle Pop title. 0-2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
But today's been better.
Let's go, Phillies!
Ball,
It's high.
that's too high.
Looking to break the drought that I've had of not winning a game in this series. It's been a minute. And unless we allow 6 in the ninth, it looks possible for this team, which is awesome. And Alvarado will pitch in the ninth against his former team. I don't know how that's not a home run. Good timing. Right down the middle slider. It's an out. So, Phillies play us 2 more times, and the Mets, then they're off, then they get the White Sox. I do not know what our schedule is. Oh, Alvarado's not warming up. Well, shoot. We're going to put him in the game anyway. I'm sure I'm not going to regret that. Against Trey Turner, the former Philly,
Yep, that ball
a
went
very popular Philadelphia Philly, only did a little bit of illegal activity, and he only gave up one back-breaking World Series home run. But besides that, was electric, and the fans loved him. Ground ball. Bliss stops it. No chance to make the play on the fastest player in baseball, arguably, Trey Turner, who still is fast as crap, by the way. People act like he's not. He still is one of the fastest players in baseball.
Hey!
Strike.
0-1.
I just wish he had a base fastball. He does not, which is sad. That's a nice pitch.
0-2.
Let's go now, Phil.
This is popped up to left. Robert on to make the catch. Turner scurries back to first. 1 down, 2 outs remaining from breaking this little drought that I've got going. And just in case this goes wrong, we'll warm up Gabe Spire as well. Want to avoid the closer in a spot like this just when you don't have to use him. But a home run here obviously does make it a closing situation. And Weston Wilson hits another one very hard. He has been hitting balls hard today. He has a 9-game hit streak going. That relies on this at-bat as well.
1-1.
This is popped up, and that 9-game hit streak will come to an end for him. Julio makes the catch. That's 2 down, and 1 out left. Can they get a rally going? Caratini, who looks like he's trying to be Kyle Schwarber, but he's not. Strike 1. Ground ball, and who else to end this game but Alex Bregman? The streak is over. We win a game. Let's go. That feels very good to come back in the series after 2 weeks off, after like 2 months since I've last won a game, it feels like, in the show. To come out here and dominate like this feels good against a playoff team. So, getting a judge of what we'll see in the postseason, Chris Sale was just brilliant today. And in general, what a game it's been for the Mariners team as we win this one 5-0. Awesome stuff from this team. 2 homers from Jose Ramirez, a homer from Luke Raley, and Aaron Nola was also fantastic. Or sorry, not Aaron Nola. Chris Sale was also fantastic. 7 innings, 5 strikeouts, and gave up just 6 base runners as we take a 5-0 win. Can we get this series win? Only way to put a cherry on top of this one is with a series win. So we'll see. Here we go. We're up. Julio. Oh my word, this is actually perfect. Hold on. This is perfect. Julio with a chance. He does not have a hit in this game. Julio with a chance to get his 1,000th career hit right here. The vibes might be back, bro. The vibes might be back. It's like Eugenio Suarez is on this team or something. The vibes are immaculate right now. Julio. Nope.
He's out.
Not the worst pitch to swing at, I'll tell you that. Not the worst. And Gilbert's going to get the win here today. Complete game, most likely for him. And we take the series win. And he does go full game. Gives up just 6 hits. And goes complete game. Shutout. Awesome. Logan's been good. Logan's been really good. Which has been quite good to see because last year, I mean, heading into the season, when we were talking about signing Chris Sale and we were talking about trading for Jose Ramirez, we were considering trading Logan Gilbert. It was him or Bryce Miller. And I am glad to see what he's done to basically tell us, I'm stupid, keep me. And luckily we have kept him because he's been special for this team. Look what he's done. 297. He could win the Cy Young with these numbers. The innings pitched are going to be there. Are going to be there probably. 117. Not a great WAR, but the FIP is also good. Here's Woo, by the way. The 404 WHIP or the 404 ERA and the FIP better than last year is genuinely hilarious. That's why you got to ignore ERA 90% of the time. Phillies have not scored a run yet in this series, and we go shut out in this one. So Dustin May, by the way, will not start many playoff games for us. I'll tell you that much. We do win that series, though. Awesome to see. And we've basically got the division on lock with 12 games left. We would need to lose out. The A's need to win out. And we have already clinched a postseason berth. Not quite yet clinching that division, though. But we are in the postseason, so no stress on these games. We get swept by the A's. So hold your horses for a moment. Luke Weaver, we win that game. To stop the bleeding, we win that game. Holy crap. Excuse me? We win this game 23-0. What? That's the most sim runs I've ever seen in a game. We absolutely blast Yusei Kikuchi. And then Arena, Dana, and Clayson also give up 4. And then Owens gives up 3. Brogdon and Dashwood both give up 1. And there were only 3 homers? What? 50 total at-bats in this game for the Mariners. Wu goes 8 1/3. This is generational stuff. We go out there, we hit 2 triples, 3 homers. We hit, how many doubles is that? 5 doubles. RBIs, 2 for Rodriguez, 4 for Lamont Wade, 4 for Ramirez, 2 for Bregman, 5 for O'Hearn, 2 for Montez, 4 for Bliss. Good grief. It was a 9 spot in the third and a 7 spot in the fourth. that did them in. And we do lose this series, by the way, which is embarrassing, but you know what it is. It is what it is. No, I'm not pitching in a jump in spot. It's gonna be a no. No, I'm not pitching in a jump in spot. It's gonna be a no. No, I'm not pitching in a jump in spot. It's gonna be a no. We win this series as well. We take the division. A sweep here will get us to 100 wins, by the way. And we do win the division. Holy cow, the A's are a wild card team. Good for the A's. Good for the A's. They're not a bad team, and we played them last episode. They had a solid roster. I liked their lineup. So I'm glad for them to be in the postseason. That's cool. Who do they have in the bullpen? I know that's not really the big point, but I thought their lineup was not bad. Like Butler, Rooker, Soderstrom, Langoliers. Like they have a good bullpen too. I mean, Rasmussen's the bullpen arm. The starters are good. Mason Miller, I mean, they have a lot of good players. This is a team that could definitely make a run. And if we've shown anything in this extended period of time, we just got swept by them at home. So that's something to look out for. Final three here. We win this one. Close game here. We need to win to get 100 wins. So we're going to jump in. I would love to get 100 wins. That would be cool. I don't know if I've ever... I mean, that's a lie. I know I have. But not in this series, though. Not in this franchise have we gotten 100 wins. And this is the final season of the series, so to get to that point would be cool. It's going to be tough, though, in a jump-in spot pitching. That's going to be a home run, or it's going to be a bloop single to score a run, obviously. We know what it is. 0-2 in the super zoomed out Globe Life Field camera. This is going to get away. I mean, of course, it's always something. I think it's rigged, seriously. I do. To be just ridiculous. It's always something. It's always something. Strikeout, Vidal Brujan. I can get out Vidal Brujan, I think. Maybe. Brian Hudson, our best pitcher. Take a trip to the mound. How do you do that? Here we go. Figured it out. Brian Hudson will come in this game. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Weaver is gassed. So it'll be Senja for a save situation, probably. Or Alvarado. Or we keep Brian Hudson in the game if he gets out of this. Oh, Brujan's just a switch guy? Okay. Well, I'm still fine with this. Oh my goodness. Did I just get out of a jump-in pitching situation? You bet I did. That's why Brian Hudson's the GOAT. We're finishing this one. And I don't know if we've won a game in Globe Life, by the way, in this franchise. If we have, it has been a long time since we did. The Rangers have had our number. This one's tagged by Julio, 106 off the bat. If we can run away with this one, I would feel much better about it. Up comes Bregman.
Nope.
Great take. Not even close to a strike. Ow, did I just tear my Achilles sitting down? That'd be crazy. That's felt off. I felt a pop for some reason. I think I'm good though. I don't think I'm cooked. Strike 3. No, never mind. Strike 2. That's felt off.
Sit him down.
1-2. Gets it to right. Catch made. Up comes Robert. That's shut off. 12 double plays grounded into this year for Robert. That feels like too many. How was that in the zone? What? I feel like I reached for that, like heavy.
Ball, that's out.
It's at a point with me with Robert where I'm like, I'm just gonna not even watch this pitch on 2 strikes. This is hit pretty good. And gone! Luis Robert in the 9th inning extends the lead to 3 runs. Clutch. Base hit. A 4-base hit. And a 2-run homer. Knocks in Julio. And it's still a safe situation, but it's a much better situation than it was. And all that comes down to is the fact that we stayed in this game in a jump-in pitching situation, which is good to see. So if one of those situations comes up in the play season, we can feel okay about it. This falls in for a hit. I mean, he's out, but that was cool, though. You get cool points. By the way, here is Laz. And Laz has been good. It's good to see. Rookie Laz, 69 games. He could win Rookie of the Year. I mean, it's possible. These are good stats. 700 OPS for a rookie. Had a walk-off in this series a couple episodes ago. 0-1. Sky-high foul ball. And he swings and misses. So 1, 2, 3 on the strikes, and he goes out swinging. As we head to the 9th, Robert blasts one out of here in the semi-finale of this season and makes it a 3-run game. Corey Seager has homered. And we'll stay with Brian. He's been the guy for this team this season. Somehow, don't know how, but he has been. It is not ludicrous that if he pitches a scoreless inning here, and then maybe like one more scoreless inning, he's gonna have could have a sub-1 ERA this year in over 70 innings pitched, which would be insane. And I knew this would work. Go to the offseason video. When I traded for Hudson, I knew this would work because I saw his stats that he had with the Brewers, and I was like, this is like legit. Like, he has all the MLB The Show cheese stats that I thought could work, and they have.
I got 3-2.
3-2, he's lost him here. Might be sitting on a fastball. Not really, that didn't sound like good contact. 3-2. Just blew it by him. Why not? Brian Hudson strikes him out. Now Jake Berger fouls this off. Fouls this off. Back-to-back batters that Hudson's had 0-2. Let's see if he can't lose this guy. Nestor Cortez, by the way, is going to win the Cy Young. By the way, Bryce Miller, sorry, could also win it, which is cool for him. But I'd rather have J around, so that's fine by me. Brandon Woodruff, listen to this sentence. Brandon Woodruff and Nestor Cortez are making the Tigers the greatest pitching staff of all time. I've seen their names like 15 times today on the pitching ticker at the bottom. And Will Vest, holy cow, this team just pitches. But they're not in the postseason, though. 1-2. High fly ball left field. Robert under it to make the grab. Went out of the way from 1 game away from 100 wins. Which would be awesome as the final milestone in this franchise before hopefully we go back-to-back. and win a second World Series. Spout off. If we don't get to 100 wins, I'm going to regret that Mets game. Strike 3. Brian Hudson, 4 outs and a save. And Brian Wu looked good again, I guess. Actually, probably gave up way too many runs. We were up 7-6 when I came in the game. So probably not. That's good. It's a quality start for Brian. That's good. That's good. Someone gave it up, though. Someone gave it up. Is it Brash? It has to be Brash, I think. Yeah, it was Brash. But besides that, pretty good. We get the win. Shout out to Robert. 3 RBI game. Bregman was good too. Julio was good as well. And a double and 2 RBIs for Harry Ford as well. We get the Dylan Cease there, which is good. Future Blue Jay, Dylan Cease. Final game versus Kumar Rocker. I hardly know her. And George Kirby. We will do a play the moments situation, which is not in the game, but we go to quick manage here. Then we go to full manage, and then I choose when I want to jump in. That's what we do. Last game, trying to get to 100 wins. How cool would that be? Very cool. It would be very cool. Everyone's going to play. Whole lineups in the game. Cal's average is still falling, by the way, which is not good to see. I'm going to start off this game probably batting the first inning, and then we'll start simming as the pitching begins, because I'm sure y'all don't want to see pitching. But we'll be here. Here are your storylines. League news. Oh, Bryce Miller, dude. Bryce Miller's probably going to win the Cy Young. Off of that. They just will never give it to a Mariner. Kumar Rocker in these awesome uniforms for the Rangers. Lamont Wade. I don't love the angle and the fact that it's brighter than the face of the sun. It's popped up. Me don't fly out as Lamont Wade in the first pitch challenge. Julio. I'll tell you right now, this is gonna be a no-go for me, probably with the way this is going. Base there from Julio. Just the light is crazy bright. It's like an angel descending upon the stadium. Oh, 1. Ay. You know what I'm saying? Oh, 2. J-Ram pokes one. Center field to the wall. Not far enough. 101 off the bat. I didn't think that had any chance of getting out, but it, nearly kind of did. And now Cal, as we pay respects to what was once one of the greatest catchers of all time, now back to being average. Very sad. Still gonna rock a 6 ERA, by the way. Probably. Or 6 WAR. No, 5 WAR. Down. I mean, it's been a bad year for him. Can't really sugarcoat it. As much as I would love to. He's 1 homer away from 200, which means he's not even had 1 homer. He's only had 1 homer since the last game we played. Oh, 2.
1-2.
Did not go. Boy, oh boy, did I get lucky there. Paul Skeens struck out 239 batters. That's way too many batters to strike out. I mean, I think maybe I hit that out for a home run if it's not, the brightest thing ever in history of Cuban. Cal's battling here. Good timing, apparently. I disagree. Cal's fighting. These have been good pitches. These are all dots. And that's a nice play by Josh H. Smith. So a long first inning for Rocker, but he gets 3 outs. And we're not going to pitch in many spots here. Ground out, Seager, double, Jung, ground out. Robert, flyouts, Rayleigh, strikeout. Hit by pitch, double play, Smith, flies out. O'Hearn, fly out, Bliss, fly out, or strikeout, sorry. Walk, Julio. 1 run scores. It is a double, and J-Ram with a runner in scoring position. This is a spot we jump into. Julio at second, 2 outs. And this is raked and smashed to the gap by J-Ram. Another run scores, 2-0 Mariners, and Jose Ramirez is having an episode. He is having a moment. His 46th double of the year. I don't think he'll win MVP, but I would not be stunned.
Yep.
Cal swings and misses. Reminder, Cal's at 92 overall, by the way. Hard on the ground. Hey, this might break the hitless drought, though, and it does. Base hit 107 off the bat. And now comes Robert. Chance to blow this one open with a homer. Would have loved a homer on that to be 200 in the career for Cal. Probably have to wait till next year for that, though. Which we'll never see. That's sad.
Outside.
Filthy take by me. I'll give myself credit. One of the great takes you'll see. 1-1. Opposite field. Nice play at second. Good grief. That is a brilliant play. They keep the game at 2. Mariner legend Leo Taveras to bat. Line out Jose Herrera. And Langford singles. Duran flies out.
Ball 4. Take your base.
Walk. Runner thrown out at home. Runner at second, 1 out for O'Hearn as the sun slowly starts to creep away from the view of the batters. This is tagged to that super mega stupid part of the park. It's off the very top of that stupid wall, and it saves a home run for O'Hearn. If that was Cal, I would have been livid. 31st double of the year for him. 3-0 ends. And the quest to 100 seems doable. We literally needed to win like a lot of games in this episode to do that. And we still got swept by the A's. And we still might get it done. This ball is smoked. And this is such a stupid area. It hits literally the worst possible spot. If this hits a millisecond inch, like anything near an inch past, like anything a milli-inch, that's not even a thing. But if this hits literally any further, it's a homer. It just happens to hit the last, that's like the last possible place it can hit to not be a homer. So it saves the run for the Rangers. 109 exit velo. I feel like 170. We'll tag on this. This will be a sick throw. Oh my goodness. Oh, that is a nice. Oh, it's Ludio Ferris. Probably shouldn't have tested that. Need to know who you're playing. Corey Seager, let's see how this goes. Just one at bat here. Nice pitch, George. Seager all-timers, George. Not great stats. 0-2. I love that George can just throw 2 fastballs and then have 4 pitches to choose from as his last pitch. 0-2. How on planet Earth did Seager get a bat on that? Goodness gracious. 0-2 again. Okay, well, that's gone. Or is it? It is gone. So he spoils that sick 0-2, whatever that was. What was it, a splitter? And he gets that one out of here. What a guy. Walk, run scores. It's a one-run game. Ground out. Pop out. So we save it there. Need the offense to get us another run. Who else to do it? Put this guy. Jose Ramirez. With Julio on base. It's been like the method to the madness in this episode. Ah! Jammed him. He takes it himself. You love to see a pitcher get it like that. Okay. That's the craziest sentence ever. Let's go on to Cal now.
That's a strike.
I'm just, at this point, I'm swinging at everything and hoping it's a
No
homer.
balls, one strike.
Because Cal needs one more for 200, and this is the last regular season game of the series.
1-1.
That was off a sinker. This is probably his next to last at bat of the season. He'll likely get one more after this. I mean, he is guaranteed, I think, to get one more after this. Fouled off. It's high. 2-2. That nearly hit him. We're gonna be careful here because Cal's batting. If he gets thrown out there, the inning's over. So would rather have Cal, the guy on base, than no guys on base. Full count. This is whacked. Get up. Ugh. It's not gone. No score run though. So Cal gets a 105-mile-per-hour double. Gets a 2 points. Wow. 2-run lead back for this team, and then they'll turn the staff over to Justin Slayton, and we'll begin doing this again. Single, Langford. Fielder's choice, Duran. And now Seager. This is a spot to jump in here to pitch. Seager has success today. 2-run homer. After he went down early in that at-bat. I don't know what pitch he hit out last time, though. Probably good to know. It's a good pitch right there, that sinker. It's fouled off. 1-2. What do you do to get him to chase? Whatever that was, it worked. He did chase, and he grounds it out. So George gets through that spot. We maintain the lead. Bregman gets Slate. It's an out. Round out. 1-2-3 inning. Kirby. Single. Story. Single. Carter. Fly out. Smith. Strikeout. Taveras. I trust my guy. There's a strike. And, he is so good at locating that I can just work the corners. Fouled off. A little bit higher here.
Ball one.
Woo. Close.
Ball two.
Back to it. 2-2. Skips it off the plate. Gets foul. Oh, just outside. Now full count. With Herrera on deck. Who hits .364 with wrist. He nearly hits a full gear with runners in scoring position. 3-2 count. Delivers. Fouls it off. That is a great spot. We'll have to go back to it. It's a pop-up. George is going to take it himself. Kirby makes the play. Strands the runners. And gets the put out himself. He's done that before where he's taken initiative on one of those and thrown his glove down when he threw a complete game and lost. On Felix night, by the way. How perfect is that? Slayton's still in this game, by the way. We have shown no good stuff against him. Kirby, single, Langford. 2-run homer ties the game. Thought we could maybe stretch him a little bit longer. Could not. Probably should never have done that. Probably a bad idea. St. Jeff. Strikeout, Seager. Single, Young. Strikeout, flyout. It's probably a big spot here. Robert Suarez has velo. You know my rule when we're playing velo. It's swing at everything and hope you hit one.
One strike. That's foul.
It worked one time in this series. There it was right there. 0-2. Rolls it over. And not enough speed to beat that out. Cal Raleigh. Can you do it for me? 29. Can you do something for me? Not that pitch. Oh, if I'm on that, I'm late on it. Oh boy, if I'm not late on that, and I swing early intentionally, I forgot. That's probably a homer, actually, because it's so fast. 0-2. Cut off again. Still 0-2. Another foul ball. Cal staying in it. Foul ball again. Do I sit on him throwing a breaking ball? Nope. Tried it, but that was a tie-up situation. He got me on that. Just didn't do enough in this game, I don't think. Pitching change. Don't think we're going to get to that level we wanted to get to. Best opportunity here is probably Brash. Caught stealing. Pop up. Somehow still in this. Impressive stuff. Clobbers one, but Julio's fast. Is he fast enough? In plenty of time to make the catch. Runners at first and third, no problem. Matt Brash gets out of it. And we will not be playing Robert Suarez. We will let the game do that.
You're out. Out. 3.
Okay, cool. Langford, it's a righty. Fly out. Pop out. Pitching change. Hudson. We're in it. This is our Hudson stopper, or this is our Seager stopper. Can Corey walk off a disappointing Rangers season with the World Series with a home run? Oh, that's sick. That's a strike. Sorry to say it. That's a strike. 0-2. Off. Same situation as game 1 in this series. He got him! Brian Hudson. Because why not? Robert Garcia. We've done it to him before, but I'm not going to try it with Ryan Bliss. If Bliss can get on, be my guest. Here's why I'm interested now. Now I'm interested. No. I don't know how I made contact with a pitch that high above the zone. I wish that was just a swing and miss, but J.R.M.'s just that good. Um, Back to simming, please. Thank you.
Ball four, take your base.
Walk,
Ball four,
Story.
take your base.
Walk, Carter. Ground out. It's a lefty and a left. It's a lefty and a switch.
Runner, he's going.
He's stealing home. It's a squeeze play, and it'll be a walk-off. Okay. We don't win 100 games. I didn't, not gonna lie, never seen the CPU run a steal home squeeze situation. That's cool. Hudson gets the loss. I only kept him in because I wanted him to get the sub 1 ERA. But, he did for a second. So it nearly worked. 99 wins. That Mets game is going to drive me nuts now. Because we should have won. And I kept George in that game too long. But, it's whatever. It's whatever. We win. We made the postseason. We'd like to stop simulating, yes. Time to look at awards and stuff. Julio led in triples. Awards. Vladdy does it again. Is it back-to-back MVPs for him? No, 2 of 3, though. 344, 1054 OPS. 50 homers, 38 doubles. Did he play good defense? Yeah, you bet he did. Good grief. Yeah, we'll meet him in the playoffs probably again. And by the way, here's his teammate, just in case you thought that adding another 1 dot OPS kind of guy wasn't enough. Cy Young, Kyle Bradish. So I'm just glad we didn't win this one because we didn't deserve to win this one. We deserved to win last year when Bailey Ober won with not a singular stat better, not a singular win better, not a singular anything better. Brian was better in every stat. So if I edited, I would edit that and say Brian Wu over Bailey Ober. Batting title, yeah. Reliever of the year, Will Vest, not surprising. Rookie of the year, Montes comes third, but yeah, hard to beat. Palmigiani, 17 homers, 68 RBI. Jorvit Vivas as well is up there, 17 homers for him as well. And here's everything else. Cal wins Gold Glove catcher. That's my goat. Even in his worst years, he's still the greatest. Holy cow! What a season for Luis Robert. What's his WAR? 757. The WAR is that's not good. Julio wins Gold Glove too. So Julio finally gets his Gold Glove because he never is able to get one in real life because they hate him. 8 WAR season. 8 WAR season for my guy. And here are your Silver Sluggers if you care. I personally don't. In the NL, Bryce Harper wins MVP. We thought it was possible. We saw him. He was electric. Had a walk and a hit. Yeah, I mean, I saw his stats and immediately realized it's possible that he could have gotten it done. Low key though, Ellie might have deserved it. Ellie probably stole more bags. 37 bags to 11 bags. He probably played great defense. I lied. An 8.8 WAR season. Yeah, I mean, this feels like a robbery to me. I mean, I don't know. It's what you're into more. I assume this means that Strider won Cy Young. He did. Good for him. Yeah, he deserved it. Where is Skeens, by the way? Because Skeens, struck out every batter he faced. And the ERA wasn't good enough. So I'll give him that. Batting title, Wilson Contreras won the batting title, which is cool. Reliever of the year, Matt Strom, somehow. Tanner Scott had 53 saves, but the ERA matters more, I guess. Jesus Tinoco, or Tinoco, cool for him. Rookie of the year, we thought it might be Castillo just because he had more average, but I mean, looks like probably it should be Colby Melvin here. The OPS will be better, 766 to 683. I mean, it should have been Colby Melvin. He just played less games. Played way less games. Oh, whoops. Nope, that's the wrong thing. League. Nope. Did it again. Awards. Yes. Hank Aaron Award. It's gonna be Bryce Harper. with 42 homers. Yuri Perez wins the Gold Glove. Okay, here are all the rest of these awards. Not like we care because we don't play in the conference. There's that, and here's all of our stats. Led in homers. Not this. Hold on. I went the wrong way. Statistics. Player statistics. Led in homers this year by Cal Raleigh, 36. Rayleigh had 35. Jose had 32. And Jose Ramirez, by the way, just the sickest player of all time. Led in hits by Julio, nearly a 200 hit season, which would have been a first time of his career. Led in average by probably also him. I mean, look at this stuff from only 100 at bats, but really good backup catching stuff here from Harry Ford. But full time, Julio led us in that. In terms of OBP, we were led by Harry Ford again, but full time by Jose Ramirez. Slugging by Harry Ford again, but full time by Luke Rayleigh. OPS by Harry Ford again, but full time by J-Ram. What else do we care about? Steals, I guess. We have this. Do we have steals? Where's steals? It's its bait. No, here it is. That would be Ryan Bliss. I tried to steal a lot more this year, and I think it worked out to us to our effect pretty good. Fielding, a lot of 1,000. Great defensive team this year. Good to see. WAR, we had 4 guys over 5 WAR. You'll take that. Isolated power, Luke Rayleigh, and all these other crazy stats that I don't know. Pitchers, let's get to the pitchers. We led in wins by George Kirby, led in losses by George Kirby. A lot of decisions for him. Led in innings pitched by George Kirby. Led in strikeouts by Logan Gilbert. Led in ERA by Brian Hudson. Revelation. Led in whip by Luke Weaver. What a year for Luke Weaver, by the way. Holy cow. He's back to being the closer again. Led in saves by Munoz, but he lost his job because he stunk it up. Although recent games, past 10 games, a 1 ERA. So what am I gonna do? Since I blew that game in Oakland, of course. And then WAR, led in pitcher WAR by Brian Wu. Led in FIP by Jose Alvarado. That's good. I guess he's tough to pitch with though. Doesn't really have that type of pitch I like. And then here are your league leaders for everything: batting average, top 10, and then the NL top 10, and then homers are really what we care about. Vladdy, Judge, highest Mariner is Raleigh at 10th, tied for 10th. And then here is the NL. Did I say a crazy name on here? Yeah, my guy, Gary Carpenter. To Nick Castellanos as a Ray with 36 bombs, being 9th in the league. Okay. And then for ERA, I would assume it's different. Nestor Cortez, Logan, Bryce Miller. Here are your other guys. Cutter Crawford. Holy cow, hope we don't face him in the playoffs. And then saves. We'll look at saves. Hold on. Let me go to American League just so we can just see this stuff. So I have this all documented. Saves. Will Vest. And we had a split situation, so we're not going to be very high on this at all. Munoz at 15th. Tanner Scott, 53 saves, led baseball. Why are they playing in so many close games? What do they need? Here's the playoff bracket. Athletics will play Detroit, holy 2011 energy. New York Yankees play Texas Rangers, holy 2011 energy. Mets play Phillies, holy 2011 energy. And Milwaukee plays Pittsburgh, holy 2011 energy. I don't think the Pirates are good in 2011, but I remember the Cueto, and I don't remember what year that was. Dodgers, Braves, Seattle, and Minnesota get buys. Give me Minnesota so I can kill Bailey over. I'm telling you, I will kill this man. Not physically. What an episode, though. Thank you all for watching. And playoffs next episode, and we'll see who we play now. We'll see who we play now. Why not? Get ourselves happy and excited. Detroit. Wu versus Woodruff. Herb versus Singer. Sale versus Job. They don't even trust Nestor Cortez to pitch, by the way. Fraudulent. Here are the matchups. Pittsburgh lost. Rip. That's sad. Athletics lost. Rip. I would have liked to play Oakland. That would have been fun. because I could not beat them in the regular season. Could not do it. So I'm glad Texas lost because I'm more confident somehow against the Yankees than I am Texas. So yeah, thank you all for watching, and we'll see you all in the next episode of Mariners Franchise.